whose foot is this? Let's play a little guessing game. Beautifully manicured. Red toes, always a nice thing. There's never a bad day. Oh, you gave it away. What the fuck? I was building that up nicely.
You were on my feet.
Yeah, but it was a...
That's going to get sold on OnlyFans for feet.
Did you listen to the commentary line that I had running on your foot? I was talking about the preparation of the... I was there. And then you come flying in. I'll tell you what, you used to be someone I could trust, Shoulders.
I'm telling you.
What happened there?
Got old. Got untrustworthy.
So let's talk about this guy.
Mean.
What's up, buddy?
So, is he going to kick some ass tomorrow or what?
He is.
You seem pretty chill here, and you're like the barometer of Mike's confidence. Seems like he's very relaxed.
He is.
Is it because you're in the US or other things?
Okay, that helps. It really does.
Yeah.
That you don't have the 18, 24, 36 hours of travel, right?
Mm-hmm.
It really does help. His sister's going to be here just around.
No, Robin's coming.
Yeah,
They're driving up.
Yeah,
Probably
so-
getting here close to now.
Yeah, so she's going to be here. And then, of course, arm wrestling is just a big family. So he's always comfortable in this atmosphere.
Yeah.
But going into this match, he switched after the last one to where he thought he had to have it all lined out. And now he's like, I'm just going to arm wrestle. I'm just going to arm wrestle. You know?
And I do believe there's going to be like a huge US contingent in here tomorrow, and you'll get the old USA, all that'll be going down,
Right.
which is pretty intimidating for the opponent. Be interesting to see how Ziranov wears that, you know, whether it gets to him.
I don't think it's going to get to him much. I mean, I just think he's a great dude. He's really strong.
He's very respectful, wasn't he?
Great guy. Like when he said 50-50 on strength, I was like, oh, cool, thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like he.
Do you guys even hear the audience when you're?
I couldn't hear anybody. No, he's just a good guy all around. I'm seriously like, there's so many of these other countries I could just move to and feel like I'm at home. You know, I love the Kazakhstan folks, Georgians, Ukrainians. I mean, I just love all the Eastern Bloc guys because I love strength, and so much of their is based in strength.
Their
right?
culture is
Yes.
forged in the culture. And
So it just
very different from the US, from the UK, from sort of you've got your sports like football, and
right.
you've got your sports like tennis and things like that are big money, golf through the friggin' roof, basketball over here in the States, and many others. But you go to Georgia, you go to Russia, and a lot of their sort of iconic national heroes are, you know, Lasha in the weightlifting, and wrestlers, and
powerlifting, wrestling, combat. Like, it's just, I connect with that mentality, right? Because as martial artist as a kid and always someone who has been physical, strength is something we've been chasing since we were young, right? So I don't know. All that aside, Georgie's a great guy. I really like him. In regards to this match, I feel good.
You must feel like this is a better match technically for you than the previous two, Mike.
I really thought I could have won the previous two. Hermes, I did go, and I had some mental shit happened before I left the States that really messed up that whole trip for me. But Hermes was very well prepared. He deserved to win. But Tally, he arm
that
wrestled.
match ebbed and flowed, didn't it? There was opportunity.
That match, I did exactly what I thought I was capable of doing, but the rest of the world thought was impossible. And then it didn't end up going my way at the end. But to know that I was able to do that against who my opponent was, and like you said, stylistically, nightmare, long lever, explosive hitter, top roller, everything, strongest squeezing strength in the world, all those things, and for me to still be able to do what I did round one lets me know I'm right there at the top, right? Like I'm right there with these guys, and I still feel like I have so much room to grow because the arm is new, the range of motion's coming. I'm steadily making gains, hitting PRs every time. So I'm just coming to this. There's not a whole lot of stress, and like Rebecca said, what I was doing is I'd give myself 24 months to accomplish this goal, and then I started seeing these paths. Okay, if I beat Hermes, I get a shot at LEVAN. That's a lot of pressure, right? And then, that didn't work. Okay, if I beat Metallica, I get a shot at LEVAN. That's a lot of pressure. These were, like, if I had beat Hermes, I'm pulling today versus LEVAN, right? So that would have been 12 months instead of, 11 months instead of 24 months. So I was rushing it, I feel, trying to make my timeline, trying to make God's timeline my timeline. And now, like I told her, I was like, I'm just going to arm wrestle. Whoever they put in front of me, I'm going to arm wrestle.
And even then, there's no resting spot in this division now. It's
No.
Friggin' stacked.
It's just full of killers, right? But that being said, I will just cool. Hopefully I continue to be successful. And then when there's nobody else and they say, hey, your next match is LEVAN, you'll see the most determined, focused me, and you've known me for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if I ever know that it's there, if I ever know the opportunity's in front of me, I promise you on that day, it'll be the very best the very best I could ever be.
Mate, very best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks, buddy.
I see this as a good outcome for you. I really do.
I appreciate it.
Just before we go, I just want to talk about what do you think about this foot? Look at that! Look at see the angle there. She modelled that. She modelled that foot for you there. There you go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we finish how we started. It's all about feet.